Hey, everyone. Welcome back to LegendaryZComics. If there's one thing Marvel fans love, it's post-credit scenes. From the Infinity Saga's perfectly connected teases to the Multiverse sagas, well, let's just say chaotic web of hints. Marvel has kept us guessing. But here's the big question. Are these post-credit scenes setting up something epic, or are they just a messy jumble of ideas? Today, we're diving deep into every post-credit scene from the Multiverse saga, breaking down what works, what doesn't, and how it all ties into the future of the MCU. Whether you're Team Kong or Team Doom, this video is for you. Let's jump right in. First of all, let's talk about the post-credit scene of Falcon and Wind Soldier. In this, we were shown Sharon Carter, who is talking to someone who was on the phone, has not been revealed till date, but it was clear that she was selling government files and their weapons to someone in connivance with someone. Initially, we thought it was Skull, but it was not even mentioned in Secret Invasion, while after this scene Sharon Carter was not seen in any other movie series. WandaVision's post-credit scene made more sense than this, which we will talk about in a while. While the scene of the Black Video movie also made some sense, could not uproot it. At least all these things should have been given continuity. Along with that, I would like to keep the credit scene of the New World in the same category, because there is a lot that MCU should have shown us further, like Fantastic Four, Sentry, Kong, Dr. Doom, or Peter. Quill should have been shown, who is on Earth itself, and he is watching the Red Hulk episode on his TV. Then, after this, we talk about Shang-Chi's credit scene. To whom is the message being sent, and whose bangles are these actually? Till now, all these things should have been revealed. Secondly, these rings and bangles are Kang's property, so how will this thing be justified without Kong? Doom will come on 616, and further Kong will also be shown on 616 only. According to me, bangles and rings can be used to make Loom again, because we saw that Loki was reviving every timeline by holding it, and bangles should be used in place of this hold. Then this timeline can also be revived. This bangle is present in every universe of the multiverse. Who will sacrifice the bangle to save their universe? Miss Marvel has it in 616, and we saw Binary in the post-credit scene of the Marvels. She also has a bangle in her hands. We did not get to see the origin of the bangle like the Infinity Stones, but we can say that it is futuristic. Along with time travel, it can also create wormholes, so it is powerful. Then, after this comes the post-credit scene of Eternal. Here we got to see Pip the Troll and Thanos' brother, who go on a new mission to save the rest of the tunnels, but all this is not going to happen now. Now, if we want to show the cellist y'all Arish M and the tunnel, then it can be shown by connecting it with Null, because in the comics, Null had made the cellist a fruit ninja, and the nowhere that we have seen in 616 is the severed head of a cellist. So, after adding all these things, if Null can be shown as a multiversal threat. So, the story is in front of you. Then after this, the second credit scene of Eternal. Here Dan Whitman tries to pick up Blade's sword, and Blade's voice comes from behind, which tells Dan to stop. Now the situation is that neither Blade is there nor his movie has become a strange Belpuri, because Marvel has removed Blade movie from the slate of upcoming movies. That's why this post-credit scene of Blade does not matter now. Before Avengers Secret Verse, neither there is any plan of any other series or movie like Blade, Midnight Suns, and Strange Academy. But after the Secret Verse is completed, we will get to see this thing properly. Then, after this comes the credit scene of Spider-Man No Way Home, where in 616 Eddie Brock and his 2 drops of life were shown. We thought that now we will see Tom Holland in Venom's suit, but this scene has now become completely useless. For now, Tom Holland's Spider-Man will not get Venom like it was shown to us here. Rather, there is a different plan for this now, which will be revealed in the Secret Verse on the other side. Venom 3 has changed the future of Spider-Man movie, because now Null is going to appear, and for this only one Spider-Man will not be needed. Here, the whole Spider Society will be present. But the question comes that how the studio wants to show it to us. Now, whether these 2 drops of life are actually present in 616 or not, it completely depends on how Marvel is going to use it. If this drop is in 616, then it can be used if they show that these 2 drops of life on the drop were in the universe of Venom itself, which was later captured by Cheap Moto. At present, Sonny and Maul have to solve this basic issue so that Spider-Man 4 is to be released after Avengers Doomsday. So there is no need for Venom Simt and Null. Then it will come, but along with it there will also be the issue of Battle World here. Also, our Tom Holland Spider-Man will not get the Venom suit, but inside the Secret Verse, it is sure that Tom Holland and Spider-Man will be seen with the Venom suit. Then, after this comes the Post of Moon Knight credit scene, but before this, many rumors came to us that we are going to get Season 2 of Moon Knight, but it will not be shown before The Secret War. after the show was canceled, its director openly told some things that Marvel does not have the budget for Season 2, and most of the shooting of Season 2 was going to be done in New York. Many events are happening in New York anyway, so a lot of confusion would have spread. That is why it has been put on hold for now. Still, there are many more plans ahead of Moon Knight, which will be seen in the movie ahead like Midnight Sue's Blade or any movie of Marvel Knights. Then, after this comes the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Here, Doctor Strange's third eye opens, and we are not given any lead as to what is going to happen to this third eye after this. Just Clea is shown who has come into the dark dimension, and she is saying that the incursion has happened because of Doctor Strange, and then we see this third eye opening. Ideally, we should have seen Doctor Strange 3 movie by now, but the good news is that Marvel this movie is still on Marvel's radar. It is also heard that they're going to start working on it soon, but let me tell you all that whatever is coming about Doctor Strange 3, all this is being said to create hype. We will not get to see any Doctor Strange movie before Avengers Secret War. Doctor Doom has such a major role in Doomsday Secret Verse itself, so what is the need for another movie? If Marvel Studios really wants to give a Doctor Strange movie, then the Time Runs Out comic series can be adopted for Doctor Strange 3. This comic event tells all the events before Incursion, how Doctor Strange sold his soul, and how Doctor Strange reached Abu Elale Doctor Doom, and then Doctor Doom and Doctor Stage made many efforts to stop Incursion. In the end, Doctor Doom had to absorb the power of Beyonder. As a result of this, a battle word was created, and Doctor Stage used one thing here was that all the superheroes who survived were wiped out of their memories after the multiversal crisis, but Doctor Strange had all the memories. Before the Secret War, there was the Times Run Out comic series. It is completely a prelude to the Secret Wars event. And in fact, this thing deserves a movie, because after the Secret Wars, all these things will not make any sense. So, Marvel has an opportunity where it can show Doctor Strange 3 by connecting it to this Time's Run-Out comic series. After this, the next post-credit scene is Thor: Love and Thunder. We got to see Hercules here, but will he be seen fighting with Thor and the Avengers in the future? Till now, the tables have not been anywhere near Thor and the Avengers. And, moreover, they cannot show this thing in such a way that the Avengers are fighting with Doctor Doom, and Hercules comes in between and starts moving his head. Brother, even Hercules will be measured against Doom. Then the next scene after this. Black Panther is from Wakanda 4, where a young Prince T'Challa was shown, who is sure to become the new Black Panther in the future. But this is not going to happen right now. For this, we will have to wait for the reboot of Secret Verse. Then a new Black Panther can be shown with a new casting and new story. The same Black Panther is a successful franchise in itself, so Marvel Studios would not want to shoot itself in the foot. Then, after this comes the post-credit scene of She-Hulk. We saw that Abomination was in his prison, and Wong comes there by opening a portal and takes him away. Now, what has happened here? What is the reason behind this? It is also slowly becoming clear. So Marvel has some plans for Hulk movie, in which Abomination, She-Hulk, Hulk, Sunscar, and now we have also been introduced to Red Hulk. That is why this news is also coming out that the first movie we will get to see after Secret Verse will be Hulk's movie. It can be Planet Hulk or World War Hulk, Spider's Day, and it will be shown in the middle of Secret Fur. Also, there is another untitled movie about which nothing has been revealed yet. Maybe we get to see Thor's finale. Let's see what happens. Then, after this comes the credit scene of Anthem Quantumania. What should I say about this, and why are we talking about this? But whatever it is, it really feels bad to see what has been done with Kong in the Multiverse saga. Actually, when Spider-Man needed Doctor Strange to erase everyone's memories, now it seems that Marvel Studios needs Doctor Strange so that he can erase all the memories related to Kong from our minds. For now, let me tell you in short what is going to happen with Kong in future. Kong is in Doomsday, and recasting is going on for that. All the good console TV and No Rings Bangle issues that we have seen will be connected to Kong. And when Kong becomes fully powerful and conquers everything by killing the console of cancer, then Doctor Doom will enter, and he will be, as I have talked about this issue many times on this channel, that he will take over the legacy. Now, another leak has come out, which I will talk about in the next video. So, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, brother. Then, after this, the next credit scene is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. A new team of Guardians has been formed, which is led by Rocket. Here, one thing is good that a new team has been shown, which we will see in the future, but some such scene should have been included which would have continued in its continuity. Like if you take any post-credit scene of the Infinity Saga, it was actually maintaining a continuity. The same is the case with its second credit scene where Peter Quill is with his hometown and his grandfather. Here, I will repeat the same thing which I have said earlier. If there is a lot of gap between these scenes, then there can be a lot of difficulty in giving them continuity. At the same time, there is also a rumor that Peter Quill will be seen in Spider-Man 4 as well, maybe between these two. It can be like a team-up or move forward by showing the story of the series which was left out. Then, after this comes the post-credit scene of the Marvels. We were shown many new things, one of which was this new universe of X-Men. Along with this, we also saw Binary, which is the ultimate form of Captain Marvel. Monica Rambeau of 616 is trapped here. Beast tells about the parallel Earth and the multiverse. Monica is confused after seeing her mother Maria, who is now Binary. So, all this setup that has been done here can take place on the incursion, and this Earth can be shown in such a way that this is the ultimate Earth, and on this ultimate Earth, Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, humans, and all other superheroes live in ultimate form. In the comics, when the final incursion of 616 happens, then the ultimate Earth is in front, and the name of this Earth is 1610. So, if Marvel wants, this scene can be shown at the time of incursion. Some people also said that this is the Earth of Deadpool, but the name of the Earth of Deadpool is 1005, and the Beast of Deadpool's universe looks quite different from this. Then, after this comes the post-credit scene of Echo Season 1. So this credit scene makes sense, which we will see in the next season of Deadpool from Echo. Kingpin got the idea of becoming a mercenary. Now in Deadpool, he has finally become one. So here, everything is going well between all this. Then after this comes the credit scene of Deadpool and Volan. We can understand that Deadpool is a fourth ball character. He can do all these things and to prove himself, right? He can do anything. And in this credit scene, he did the same. But in reality, we should be given some hints related to Dr. Doomgang or Incursion, because you must also be understanding that we did not get to see the buildup of Dr. Doom. Was his buildup done? He was badly beaten, along with what is going to happen in both the future Avengers. Movies, what will be the issue? What is the plot? We get some small information about this. Glimpses should be given like Thanos took the Infinity Gauntlet in his hands in Age of Ultron. We understood that the turn of Infinity Stones has come. Now we should get to see something similar. We have only 2 movies in the name of hope right now. First Thunderbolts, second Fantastic Four. Then after this comes Agatha's credit scene. At least here it is made clear what is going to happen with Agatha next. Now, this credit scene will take place on Vision Quest series. The issue is clear here. That Beacon has to find his brother Billy. White Vision has become a flying arrow somewhere. 1D is coming back with Dr. Doom. So now things seem to be fitting right for this series. Then, after this comes the post-credit scene of Loki Season 2. We last saw that Loki is reviving the multiversal tree. In TVA, no one knows whether Loki is alive or dead. On this side, only we know that Loki is sitting inside, while now, many theories related to Loki have started coming out in Doomsday. What will happen to the multiverse Paler? Number 2, has Dr. Doom already taken control of Loki because in Deadpool and Love, there was a Time Reaper event when Kane Nova wanted to destroy the entire multiverse. Why didn't Loki come forward? Third, Ruman knows where Loki will be now. So will Ruman come in front of Loki with a scan, and Loki cannot do anything because he is reviving the timeline on this side. If he stops doing that work, the multiverse will collapse again. There is another theory apart from this. Listen carefully. In the comics, Dr. Doom used Molecule Man as a battery to stabilize the multiverse. Now, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Loki is seen doing this thing. Here, Loki was only a pawn of Euremanes, who was forced to become a battery, but what if Dr. Doom and Euremus are behind this? On the other hand, we are also being told that RDJ will be Dr. Doom from the universe of Fantastic Four, and in the universe of Fantastic, for all the futuristic stuff, looks exactly like the stuff in TV, like lighting, phone, interior. This whole New York is just like the same TV, and the reason behind why it is so would be Dr. Doom. First of all, if Doom is from the universe of Fantastic Four, then that universe will also be of Doom. That is why the things of this universe of Doom match the things of TV. Number 2, the time door of TVA is exactly the same as the one Dr. Doom used in the comics. And yes, one more thing, like Romus had survived the last multiversal war, and he created the sacred timeline in Loom. Then Dr. Doom also came with Romus from the last multiversal war. and Romus kept this thing hidden from us, and Romus and Doom together created TVA. Now, here many more things become clear from this theory. Number one, Romus knew that his variants would be made in the future. That is why Loyo TA was given a task so that he could stop the variants of Romus. On the other hand, if Dr. Doom was with Romus, this line alone makes Dr. Doom look even more powerful than the previous multiversal war. And we don't have to give any kind of build-up here, and we can also experience this thing very well, that we have a person like Dr. Doom in front of us who has experience of the previous multiversal war, and he is experiencing another multiverse after one multiverse ends. And yes, we also have to pay attention to this thing that Dr. Doom has always been the villain of the multiversal war. He must have been a villain in the previous multiversal war too, only Romance picked him up from there and planted him for the next multiversal war. So, what do you have to say about this theory? Please do share your thoughts with me in the comment box below. Along with this, I have a humble request. Please subscribe to the channel. I know this thing is sounding like a cry, but brother, I really need it, so subscribe. Only Marvel content is uploaded on this channel, so being a fan, you can at least give this much. See you for now. Till then, enjoy yourself with the next video. Take care, love you, and bye.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.